Bank of Canada recently completed its 8th interest rate hike in a row. This is unprecedented. This is something we have never seen before, and it's something that we always get a lot of questions on as to why this is happening. What I want to do for you today, with the benefit of hindsight, is break down for you what led to this unprecedented run on inflation and why this has forced the Bank of Canada to raise interest rates to try and curb it and bring it back down. If you go back to the beginning of 2020, when COVID first started, one of the first reactions from the government was to shut down everything. Full lockdowns, which I'm sure that we all remember, but would love to forget. In the midst of these lockdowns, what ended up being created was something called CERB. CERB was a benefit to people to help ease the tightness that they might have felt if their jobs were impacted by these lockdowns. Now, what we ended up seeing, though, was that the government was printing money, giving it to people, but also not allowing them anywhere to spend it because everything was locked down. What this led to was the largest amount of savings in Canadian history. Now, when you think of CERB, although it was definitely necessary, when you think of the way it was created and the timing of everything, people were being given money, but then also not being able to spend it anywhere. This resulted in Canadian savings going to an all-time high. Once these lockdowns were lifted, I know how I felt coming out of them was that it was like I wanted to go and spend all this money I'd been saving anywhere, everywhere, see all my friends, go out and buy new things, and really just start to live life again. Well, the fact is, everyone felt this way. And as a result of it, there was a tremendous strain on our supply chain where we could not meet the demand of all these people with all these pent-up savings and excess cash within the supply chain to get these consumer goods. With this tremendous demand, the supply chain needed to kick into overdrive to try and meet it. And it had a very difficult time in doing so. And when you have a lot of people demanding for one thing and you're having difficulty getting it, the price of that good will go up. Although this high demand was expected coming out of lockdowns, what was not expected was a war taking place in Europe that would effectively double the price of gasoline. This is important because gasoline prices are transitory towards everything within the supply chain. Just think as an example, if it costs your grocer more to get the goods from their supplier to them, they're not going to eat that cost. They're going to pass it along to you when you go and buy something. And this is why we've seen the costs of consumer goods go up so much, and why the Bank of Canada is trying to dampen this by increasing interest rates. As interest rates go higher, your cost of living on your day-to-day consumer debt, as well as loans and other spending that you might do, it becomes more difficult. The main point of this video was to explain to you what caused inflation over the last 3 years, and then get a better sense of why the Bank of Canada has increased rates. Now, if you want to get a clearer understanding of what this is and how it impacts you as a potential homeowner or existing homeowner, you can schedule a call with me in the link below, and we'll get back to you in no time.